You'll get a good look at them now. Get your camera ready as they come through this turn. They will be side by side as they get ready for the run down to start finish and the start of our final heat. They can accelerate a lot. They have 16 seconds to go. Oh, a couple of boats close together there as Bernard swung out a little bit. Swinging wide now, turning left and heading down the front chute. Our leaders across the line are going to be Jeff Bernard and Steve David. On my watch, oh, we got a boat in a rooster tail. Nate Brown got into a rooster tail. That's going to take him down, so he will stop on the front straightaway. It got crowded in there. We'll have to find out if everything went okay. Into the first turn. Now watch this closely, as closely as you can in the glare. The first boat to turn left and come out appears to be bright orange. No surprise. Dave Villwock on the inside, we believe, is the leader. Boy, it's hard to spot him in that sun down there. Yes, it's Villwock. The U-16 has the lead in lane one. Everybody else off to his right is in rooster tails, but they are there. You will see them as they turn toward you. Jeff Bernard and J. Michael Kelly will be right there, as will Steve David. We lost Nate Brown, but got into a rooster tail. Villwock hits a lump and hooks it a little bit in the turn. Oh, now we have an accident. We have a boat upside down and over. We have to stop again. We have an accident in turn one. It is Jeff Bernard, the U-5, that got into some rough water into the turn, got into the air, and Jeff Bernard has gone over. He has popped the hatch open. The boat landed right side up after a couple of bounces. J. Michael Kelly was right beside him. We were afraid we would have a two-boat accident, but JMK was able to avoid it okay. He is out of the boat. Jeff Bernard has got himself out of the race boat. That doesn't mean that he's entirely okay, but it is good news at this point. The rest of the boats are all stopped down on Doha Bay now, and they will stay there until the rescue of the driver has been completed. You see the ABRA rescue boat arriving now on the scene. It has medical personnel and rescue equipment on board. If Jeff Bernard needs any medical attention, he will get it right away. So one of our contenders for the National High Point Championship has just been taken out of that race. He had Dave Villwock to his left. He had his teammate J. Michael Kelly to his right. Got into some rough water. The boat launched off a roller, got into the air. You saw that he did not go as high as Steve David did earlier. Watch them now as they come toward you. What an incredible picture. Right on the buoy line, Dave Villwock. Next to him, J. Michael Kelly. Steve David swung it a little bit wide. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Mark. A great start by J. Michael Kelly in lane 2. Steve David is back a little bit behind him. Dave Villwock is somewhere lost in the rooster tails, probably right beside JMK. Well, he's back a little further than that, it looks like, from the rooster tails as they go into the turn. The first boat out of the turn. Boy, it's hard to tell the colors. We see orange, though. That is Dave Villwock. But the boat to his right is slightly ahead of him, and that is J. Michael Kelly. Dave Villwock in the orange boat. J. Michael Kelly in the red one. And lost in their rooster tails is the U-1, the Oh Boy Oberto. Look at the orange boat now. Tremendous boat speed as he moves by J. Michael Kelly into the second turn. Watch this one. This is where we had trouble last time. Dave Villwock running in about lane 2. Turns it left. Hooks it sharply. Oh, there is flame out the back of the 16. The 16 has engine trouble. Or perhaps it's just because it's darker and we can see that. J. Michael Kelly giving chase, and Steve David is back a bit. Remember, the National High Points chase. Steve David has to catch J. Michael Kelly, or Dave Villwock would win the National High Point Championship if they finish the way they are right now. We saw flame out the back of 2 of the boats. It may be something that happens all the time, and we normally don't see it because it's normally not this dark when we run a final heat. Villwock now has the 16 flying up the backstretch. J. Michael Kelly in pursuit. It's back almost a rooster tail to Steve David and the Oh Boy Oberto. Steve David is not catching either one of the 2 leaders, as he has to do to secure the championship. Villwock through turn 2 one more time. This is a 5-lap heat. It's a long one. A lot of boat racing still to go. Villwock across start finish after 2 laps, followed by J. Michael Kelly. Those 2 about a rooster tail apart. Then it's 2 full rooster tails back to the Oh Boy Oberto. Steve David running quickly, but not catching either one of the two leaders. Jean Theoret coming by in fourth place in the yellow. U-37, the leader, already onto the backstretch. Dave Villwock doing a tremendous job of flying the orange boat. Maximum velocity. Now he picks it up again on the backstretch. The long, low rooster tail indicating tremendous high speed. And look at the boat ride. Nearly perfect. Now we see that flame again as he decelerates. And apparently that's not a problem, just something we're not used to seeing. Usually a little brighter than this when we are racing. Almost dusk here on Doha Bay. Villwock down across the start-finish line for the third time. He is the leader after after 3 laps. J. Michael Kelly is back 2 rooster tails running in second place. Then it's back 2 more to Steve David. Could he be losing the National High Point Championship by 1 place on the race course? That is the way it looks right now unless something changes. Your leader onto the backstretch, approaching the halfway mark of the final heat, is Dave Villwock out of Auburn, Washington. Came here in 3rd place in National High Points. If he can win this heat and the driver behind him can stay in 2nd place, it's going to be the orange boat winning. Well, there's a lot of flame out the back of the orange boat. Is he slowing down? That can't be right. That's a lot of flame. I believe Dave Villwock is slowing down a little now. Turning it left toward us. Boy, he's still running pretty well, but there's a lot of flame out the back of that boat. He's compressor stalling badly. The U-16 is limping as he comes across the start-finish line. There is flame out the back of the boat, and J. Michael Kelly goes by him. We have a new leader. J. Michael Kelly is the leader. He's in 1st place now. Steve David is about to catch Dave Villwock and take 2nd place, but now the U-16 comes alive again. Villwock had tremendous problems with his engine. It cleared out. He's running well again. Now it's J. Michael Kelly in 1st place. Dave Villwock with an apparently ailing race boat in 2nd, but now he's slowing down once again. Here comes Steve David trying to overtake Dave Villwock. Dave Villwock's boat is limping, but he's still running as Steve David, the oh boy Oberto, into 2nd place. As Dave Villwock nurses an ailing U-16, we see flames out the back of that boat as he drops back into 3rd place. J. Michael Kelly is going to take the checkered flag and win the 2009 Oryx Cup UIM World Championship. Steve David in 2nd place wins the 2009 National High Point Championship, and Dave Villwock brings an ailing U-16 across the line in 3rd place. When it began to show flames and make all that noise, we presumed he'd go dead in the water. Dave Villwock was able to keep it alive and keep it running, but he could not stay ahead of the 2 very fast boats behind him. Jean Theoret will finish in 4th place for Billy and Jane Shoemaker, the U-37, Peters and May, and Hogue Autoliners. A good day for that team. So your champion on the day, ladies and gentlemen, J. Michael Kelly, his 3rd win of the weekend, and a very dramatic, very surprising finish. Steve David needed some luck and got some.